our flag for our country. We have stripes that are red and white, and we have 13 of those. Let's count those together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 stripes for the first 13 colonies that made up our country when our country was brand new. And then we have a blue background, and we have 50 stars. Can you see the stars? They're not just dots, they're stars. And every star represents one of our states in our country. Just like Florida is a state where we live right now, every state, we have 50 of them in our country, and these are represented on our flag. So this morning, we're going to pledge allegiance to our flag. Ready? I'm going to look at the flag. Take your right hand and put it on your heart. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, my friends. Put that in a special spot. Now today is Monday. We have different kinds of days in our week. How many of you know how many days are in our week? Do we have 3 days in our week? No. Do we have 10 days in our week? Sometimes it seems like it, but no. We have 7 days in our week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in our week. And today is Monday, April 20th, 2020. Now, a neat thing about today is that it will never happen again. There will never, ever, ever be another Monday, April 20th, 2020. So what that means is that we have one chance to have today, and we need to do an amazing job of it today. That means that every single second that we have today, we need to do the best that we can, whether we're at home with mom and dad, whether we're at school, whether we're seeing grandparents, whatever we're doing today, we need to make sure that we're doing the best thing that we can for today, because it will never, ever, ever happen again. Are we ready? We're going to sing about the days of the week. You can either clap like this, or you can pat on your lap while we sing. Ready? The days of the week, the days of the week. Every day has the name, the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Good job, my friends. It makes me so happy to hear your voices. I missed you. So we are going to look at our colors right now. Who can tell me what color this is? Red, that's right. And what about the shape of it? Is it boxy with lots and lots of corners? No, there's no corners at all. So this is a circle. So we have a red circle. What about this one? What color is this one? A triangle, that's right. Look, it has 3 points. 1, 2, 3 points. And what color is it, Ava? Orange, that's right. Well done, my friend. What about this one? It looks the same as the other one. That's right, it's a circle, but what color is this one? Is it same or different? It's yellow, that's right. Well done. What about this one? This looks kind of like a circle because it doesn't have any corners on it. It's an oval, that's right. Well done, Josephine. What color is it? A green oval, that's right. How about this one? It's a similar color. Yep, it's also green, but it's a different shape. What kind of shape is it? Let's count our corners. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. It looks kind of like a square if we turn it that way, but since it's turned like this, it's that's right, a diamond. How about this one? What color is it? Purple, that's right. And let's count our points on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So this is a hexagon. That's right. Well done, my friends. Good job. Well, since we're talking about colors, I thought we should sing a song about colors. Can everyone please get out your 5 green and speckled frogs? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they need a log to sit on, of course. Ready? 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 4 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. Glub, glub. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green speckled frog. Glub, glub. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Oh no! Good job, my friends. I loved watching you guys sing with me this morning. So we're going to read a story this morning. It's called Mr. Perfect. Do you know that there's not a single person that is perfect? Everybody makes mistakes, but this is a fun story about somebody who seems to be perfect all the time. Let's read about him this morning. It was a perfect summer day, and on this perfect summer day, Mr. Perfect was looking even more perfect than usual. He didn't have a single hair out of place, ever. Mr. Perfect lived in Tip Top Cottage, and on this perfect summer's day, the house was also looking even more perfect than usual. Not a curtain out of place. I suppose you're wondering why Tip Top Cottage was looking so very perfect. I shall tell you. It was Mr. Perfect's birthday, and he was going to have a party. There was a knock on the door. Perfect, cried Mr. Perfect. How very kind of you, he said, when he saw that all of his guests had brought wonderful-looking presents. Please do come in, and if no one minds, we'll open the presents later. Nobody minded in the least. Well, almost nobody. What's that? Roared Mr. Uppity. I don't have any time to waste, you know. You'd better make sure we don't get bored today. Do you think that this upset Mr. Perfect? Of course not. Mr. Perfect also had perfect manners, unlike rude Mr. Uppity. Oh no, my dear Mr. Uppity, we won't be bored today, he replied. First of all, we shall dance. And everybody danced, even Mr. Uppity. But although he danced, Mr. Uppity couldn't manage a single smile. Unfortunately, Mr. Clumsy, being his usual clumsy self, broke a pile of plates. Oops. Do you think that this upset Mr. Perfect? No, not at all. Don't worry, Mr. Clumsy, said Mr. Perfect, and being the perfect person that he was, and not in the least bit clumsy, he produced a whole lot more plates made of cardboard, just for Mr. Clumsy. Then he brought in a cake. It was huge. It looked wonderful and delicious. It smelled terrific. And Mr. Greedy thought it tasted delicious. He gobbled up the whole cake in 3 seconds flat. That wasn't very nice, was it? Mm-mm. There wasn't a single crumb left for anybody else. Do you think that this upset Mr. Perfect? Not in the least. Being perfect, he had already guessed that this would happen. Quickly, he brought out lots of small cakes, and there was plenty for everybody, even Mr. Perfect. But as he was not greedy, he only ate one. One cake was just perfect for him. Once everything had been eaten, Mr. Perfect opened his presents. And he said many thank yous as there were presents. Well, not quite. What about my present? Cried Mr. Stingy. Mr. Stingy's parcel was so small that Mr. Perfect hadn't even seen it. Mr. Perfect opened the tiny parcel wrapped in newspaper. Oh, Mr. Stingy, said Mr. Perfect, you've given me a lump of coal. How kind of you. It's just delightful. If I'd known, I'd have only given him half a lump, grumbled Mr. Stingy. That's it. I've had enough, cried Mr. Uppity unhappily. I'm fed up with you, Mr. Perfect, and do you know why? I'll tell you. I have discovered that there is a most enormous, unbearable, exasperating fault with you. Oh, would you be so kind as to tell me what that might be? Asked Mr. Perfect, as politely as ever. Don't you understand? Cried Mr. Uppity. Your fault is that you have no faults. The end. Mr. Perfect's pretty funny, isn't he? No matter what went wrong, he still was able to smile and be kind and be polite. Now, none of us are perfect, my friends, but it's important to remember that even when things are not going how we want them to go, it's important to still be kind to everybody around you, whether it's mom and dad, whether it's brothers and sisters, whether it's your friends at school, for those of you that are at school, no matter who it is, always remember that when things aren't going right for you, other people are also having things maybe not go as they want them to. So it's important for us to still be kind and to smile and to show that we love each other, right? That's right, my friends. All right, I want everybody right now, get your fingers up. Are you ready? We're going to put together spiders. You ready? We've got our spiders. Are you ready? Let's sing about them. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Then the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Good job, my friends. I like your spiders. Now, speaking of rain, did you look out the window today yet? Have you maybe gone outside? Is it sunny? No, it's not very sunny, is it? The sky is, well, it's not very blue today. It's more of a gray color, and maybe a little bit of wind. Have you looked out and you've seen all the clouds? I think we might get some rain just like that spider did. I think so. Ready? Let's put our spiders together one more time and sing it. Ready? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Then the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Good job, my friends. Very, very well done. Well, today we're going to play a game. I love games because there's all sorts of ways that we can make learning fun. And you all know your phonics. You know what all of the letters say. You know that the A says ah, the B says ba. We could sing the whole song, and I know that you know the song. Today we're going to play a game using what we know about these letters and their sounds, and we're going to see how we can make words and make new words just by changing a couple of the letters, maybe even just one letter. Are you ready? So we have the letter, what letter is this? Who can tell me? P, that's right. Well done, my friends. What does the P say? P, That's right. The P says P, like popcorn, right? P. And then we have this letter. What letter is this? E, that's right. The E says eh, like an egg, that's right. So if we have P that says P and E that says eh, what sound does that make? P, eh, peh. So if we add a letter at the end, we have an N. What does the N say? That's right, for nose. That's right. So if we have then we have P, pen, right? So what happens if we change this letter at the end to a T? This sound doesn't change. So we make it t, pet. That's right. Good job. Well done, my friends. And a G. What does the G say? That's right. Peg. Well done, my friends. We're going to do one more. We have this one. What is this? What's this letter? A C. That's right. What does the C say? For cold. That's right. What about this letter? That's right. The A says ah. So if we have k, ah, k, car, car. That's right. Well done, my friends. And the next one? That's right. N for nose. So can. And cap. That's right. Well done, my friends. That's a great game. You guys are so smart. And cab. Cab. That's right. Well done, my friends. Very well done. I'm so proud of you. Well, that's all for our circle time today. We're going to get together tomorrow and we'll sing more songs and we'll play more games and we'll learn a few more things.